Guys, I just did that whole intro. And my mic was muted. I totally just opened up about my mental health and everything with you guys, and you didn't hear a bloody word that I said. I think you're muted. Yes, I was. Good job. I looked through the chat. I can't hear you. Is the volume off for anyone else? Can't hear you, Adam. Can't hear anything. Hey, I don't know whether... I just totally opened my soul up to you guys and was talking about my mental health. And I was completely muted. Fuck. I feel bad. He's going to have to redo his intro. Yeah. Okay. I was just saying, hello everyone. You may have noticed I've not really been posting. I didn't post this week. I didn't post a video this week. I have got a lot going on. I've been struggling with my brain. I don't really want to open up again. I've done all this, but I love you guys. So please bear with me. Thank you for your patience. It's really hot in Britain, even though it looks really crap out. So I'm sweating already. Feel both so bad for you. It's all good. It's all good. Any of y'all can lip read by any chance? If anyone can lip read, please go back through my original intro. Hi, Navanari. Anyway, basically, I've been struggling with my mental health, which is why I haven't been posting on the Poetry Cove, why I haven't been posting on Instagram very much, and why you guys didn't get a video this week. I very nearly cancelled this live stream, but I thought, no, that wouldn't be fair to you guys, because I know a lot of you look forward to this every month. So here I am. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm probably not going to write a poem today, but I am going to host it, and we are going to have some fun regardless of how I'm feeling and stuff. We're already off to a good start. These live streams always make me smile and laugh, which is another reason I couldn't cancel. And we've already got something to laugh about. I did a whole frickin' intro. Okay, guys, it's 6 past. Sorry to hear that. Thank you, Gigi. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have here. Screen share, there we are. Okay, so welcome to those who haven't been here before. It's always great, it's genuinely always great to see some new profile pictures and some new names pop up. And of course, it's always good to see some returning faces as well. It's okay to put yourself first. Thank you. I never do that. I'm trying to keep my head above water. Also, my laptop is very quickly dying, so I can hear the fan starting up now. It's overheating already. So let's kick off with the first game. Before we do line by line games, we always kind of just warm ourselves up with a whole poem. So if we can start getting some prompts in the chat box, we will go away and write a whole poem together. I probably won't take part in this game. I'm not feeling very creative, but I can throw a line in the next game, I'm sure. But let's start getting some prompts in the chat box, guys and ladies. And I'm just going to quickly scroll through the chat. Yeah, I forgot to mute my mic during the intro. Again, my head hasn't really been focused on YouTube, so I forgot that whilst I'm listening to the music, because I was hoping it would put me in a good mood, I forgot to mute the microphone from the streaming software. And then, of course, I did mute it, and then I forgot to unmute it. Typical me, guys. Typical me. Birds. Okay. We have Ariella. Hello. I didn't see you come in. Sorry, I haven't said hello. Hello. Good to see you again, Ariella. Also, I really need a shave. I got toothpaste on this little lip bit of hair. So excuse me whilst I whilst I taste some minty toothpaste. Burning Bridge, self-worth. Birds, self-worth. Burning Bridge, I second Birds. Prompt, distraction. Thanks, Mum. Yes, I did have a very good birthday. Burning Bridge. Let's go with prompt mint. Interesting. I always try and put a number of prompts together. If I haven't used your prompt, by the way, I apologise. It's nothing personal, of course. Let's go with a burning bridge. Burning bridge of distraction. Let's just go with burning bridge for now. So, again, I'm not going to, if you don't mind, guys, I apologise. I'm not going to take part in this one. I'm just not feeling at all creative, but I will take part in the next game. However, you guys now need to write a poem each, a whole poem, with the prompt burning bridge. Now, as I always say, do be aware that the Google chat box only allows 200 characters, so don't go writing an epic, because we won't get to read all of it. And also the Google box does not allow line breaks. So if you want to demonstrate a line break, we always use a /. Mint birds. Minty birds. Oh, I just got where that prompt mint came from, because I was talking about the toothpaste in my beard. That's the problem with growing a... Or I'm not even growing it. Well, I am growing it. Not intentionally. I've just... Again, the whole... I haven't really been keeping on top of my facial hair. And the problem with that is it catches everything. Ketchup, toothpaste, food of all kinds, you name it. I also have... Now it kind of tickles my top lip, so I've got into the habit of eating my own beard. Why am I telling you that? I don't know. Okay, so a poem centered around burning bridge. If you please. Coffee. I do love coffee. Well, there's an ant. I get a lot of bugs and wildlife in this shed. I'm in a garden shed, for those who don't know, and I'm trying to catch this ant and get it off of my laptop. Go on. You stubborn. Climb onto my finger, please. There we go. Forgot some paper. Oh my goodness. He's a fast one. And doesn't want to go. There we go. Minty birds. The minty birds. Why have I still got Photoshop open? Let's close Photoshop. Ooh, baby, do you know what they've done? Once you have your poem, do send it into the chat box. Don't wait for me to post my poem, because again, I'm not feeling it today. But there's no sort of... You don't have to wait for me to invite you to send it. As soon as you've got it, just throw it in the chat box and we can go from there. I'm such a fool. I'm just scrolling through the chat. Can you guys hear my laptop yet? It's really starting to overheat. Whilst you throw in your first poem, I'm going to do a quick shout out and a bit of promotion, if that's okay with you guys. If you haven't already joined the Poetry Cove, it is an online community that I am building, filled with poets of all knowledge, skill set, locations from all over the world. And we do have a quiz night tonight. So we have 2 quiz nights actually. It's going to be the same quiz, probably, which I haven't even designed yet. But do sign up to thepoetrycove.com and go to general discussion, I believe it is, or it could be poetry discussion, I'm not sure. I think it's general. And look for the quiz night topic and come join us. It's always a lot of fun. I try and make, I try and drum up some kind of competitive spirit. We have had 2 quiz nights now. And tonight, I'm really excited. Tonight is the first time we're holding an event in our virtual CAF. We have a Poetry Cove CAF virtual in a game called Second Life. Again, all the information is at www.thepoetrycove.com. I'd love to see some new faces over there. I know some of you here are already part of that, and Nav Sanayana, who is our member of the month, I know you guys have been posting a lot there, especially during April for NaPoWriMo. It started with a match, but how magnificent to watch the bridge burn. Melted wires fray and snap and fall to the river below. Rubble and ash drown and dissipate. Thank you, Nav and Ari. The thatch of my spine cracks and spits. Damn. Its centre fingered by the hissing licks of primal flames. The thatch of my spine cracks and fits. I lie in the flames where the bridge sits. Wow, Pi. I think that's probably my favourite poem you've posted in these things. I joined the website ages ago, but it would never let me use it, so the Poetry Cove just doesn't work on my computer. That's weird. I don't know why that is. Message me on Instagram, because that's probably something I should know so I can talk to the website people to fix. I don't like the sound that it's not working on some people's computer. So many words were told. Got me trusting them. I burned those bridges and moved on, but I kept rebuilding them in hope of getting back to you. Thank you, the writing girl. Also, I can feel one coming on. I may sneeze during this video. It's not COVID. I am having really, really bad hay fever, like allergies to the pollen. This year is really bad this year. And I really hate, don't you hate it when you need to sneeze and it's like here, it's sitting in your nose and it just won't budge. It's like the most stubborn thing ever. Sunnyana, I still sit on the park bench, looking at the crumbs you left, while you watch, without remorse, the ash of the burning bridge, eager to obliterate the last traces of me. Damn. Thank you, Sunnyana, that's beautiful. Thank you, I love everyone's interpretations of my idea. Wow, loving the poems, definitely. That's Revenge of Nature, mate. Yeah, hello, Tony. Yeah, I know, I'm really suffering this year for some reason. I think this sneeze might have passed. But I really do hate it when it just kind of sits in your nose and it's tickling you and you're like, I don't know. I think that's really contributed to my state of mind, because I'm constantly sniffing and sneezing as well. Okay. I'm going to quickly read through the poems again. I don't think that's everyone, so I'm going to quickly read through the poems again, and then I'll start looking for a prompt for the next game. There's 11 of us watching, and I'm not sure how many poems I should be expecting. So let me start reading again. Nav and Ari. It started with a match, but how magnificent to watch the bridge burn. Melted wires fray and snap and fall to the river below. Rubble and ash drown and dissipate. He's back. The thatch of my spine, pie another time. The thatch of my spine cracks and spits. I love this one. Its centre fingered by the hissing licks of primal flames. The thatch of my spine cracks and fits. I lie in the flames where the bridge sits. That's really good, man. The writing girl. So many words were told. Got me trusting them. I burned those bridges and moved on, but I kept rebuilding them in hope of getting back to you. I still sit on the park bench, looking at the crumbs you left, while you watch without remorse the ash of the burning bridge, eager to obliterate the last traces of me. Ariella, thank you for sending in a poem. A charcoal bridge with blackened beams and flickering travellers. It takes effort to make sure no one brings a match. Sneezing sucks, yeah it does. Oops. I am so sorry. Is it Cariad or Sariad? I think it's Cariad, Eccleston. Round the corner, no going back. Thousands of tons hurtling down the track. Meeting the bridge, meeting the fire. Damn the old man, damn the old liar. Crashing the rails, crumbling struts, tearing up track, no going back. Nice. Cariad, I think it's Cariad. I hope it is. Please do tell me how to pronounce your name so I don't get it wrong. I feel like all our poems fit together so nicely. Absolutely. Ravinseth. Hello, Ravinseth. Hello, Jan Lee. I don't think I've said hello to you guys yet, but hello. Fog, drizzle, remorse. A hissing menace slinking from the flames. A game to play today. Run through the woods, a billowed wind of burning thoughts. A bridge burned through the locks. Awesome. I really like that near rhyme there as well. Good job. 100% Nav, I really like the sounds your poem makes. Yes. Cool, Cariad, thank you. Love it, Ravinseth. Thanks. Awesome, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna take part in the next one. That's my poem. Okay, so we need a prompt. We need our next prompt for a line-by-line poem. How many of us are there? There are 11. Maybe not all of those taking part, though. So I think we can do line by line. Sometimes when we get a lot of people, we have to... Excuse me. We have to do word by word. It's sitting there again, guys. But I think we can do line by line. Thank you, Delgo. What was I saying? Yes, we need a prompt for the next game. So, let's throw in some more prompts, and then I will do a running order, and then we will do line by line. For those who are new, basically, you'll see in the screen that I'm sharing that you're all seeing. I can't see it, but the screen you're all seeing is my document. I will put in a running order, and then we're going to write a poem line by line. Your line will follow the line that came before you. Unless, of course, you're lucky enough to open the poem, in which case you don't follow anyone. You're having a party, Tayu. Guys, Tayu's having a party and he didn't even invite us. What is this? I hope you're staying safe, Tayu, but I hope you're also having fun. We all need to have fun. Jan Lee, watched your videos before. First time on the live, loving the flow. Hey man, you can live the flow as well. Or Jan, sorry. Hey, lady? Live the flow as well as love the flow. Why not? Prompt illness. Prompt maybe love. But thanks for being here, Jan. It's great. And welcome to your first write-along. I hope you have fun. Maybe love, illness. Oh, the ant is back. He is a little... Okay, I thought I just dropped a pen pin on him then. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, no. Oh, no, I hope it didn't kill him. I don't think the pin dropped on him. Not invited. Carried. I like it. Annihilation. Illness. Not invited. Maybe love. Annihilation. Annihilation's a good one. Fleeting memories. Carry on, you make me laugh. Affliction, coffee, crispy. No, we can't do crispy again. I'm trying to find a connection to the ant. Oh, there he is. I was just going to say the disappearing ant, but he's just shown himself again. Ant annihilation. How about let's go with ant annihilation. I do like to combine some stuff, some of the prompts. Ant annihilation. Okay, so we're going to go with ant annihilation. We do like to come up with some crazy prompts when we play this. So, if you are happy to take part in this game, say either I'm in or give me a thumbs up emoji in the chat and I will start doing the running order. So if you want to take part in this next game, just say I'm in, I want to play, thumbs up, whatever you decide. It's completely up to you. Just as long as it's clear that you're telling me you want to play. At the bottom of the cup. Burning bridges? Didn't we just have burning bridges? Never mind, my poem was too long. Maybe you can send us your best stanza instead, GG. I'm in. Okay, I'm in. Tayu. Okay, cool. Let me just get to this. Pi. Tayu. Nav. Cariad. Sir Jester. Hey, Jest. Just in time, my friend. Jest was just in time. Ravenseth. I'll try. Saren. Hello, Saren. Welcome. Okay. We've now got 15. We'll try line by line. Well, we'll have to do line by line. But numbers suddenly went up. So we'll give line by line a go. But if we have to drop down to half a line by half a line, then we'll give it a go. Was up, Adam, mate. Oh, what's that? Thought you was being rather crude there. Right. I'm going to quickly call out the running order. If I've missed you, please let me know ASAP in the chat box. Otherwise, we'll get going. Pi. Oh, I'll throw myself in here. Oh, here we go. The writing girl. I'm going to throw myself in after Jester, if that's quite all right. Pi, Tayu, Nav, Cariad, Jester, me, Ravensith, Seren, the writing girl. Have I missed anyone that wants to take part? If you want to take part, please let me know in the chat box ASAP. Gigi, this is her favourite stanza from her Burning Bridge poem. I would have to burn some of the bridges behind me to avoid falling backwards if I get scared. Sometimes I would have to empty my rucksack again each time it got too heavy. I'm in. Okay, Ariella. And Sanayana. I know the what that is from Scary Movie. I don't think I've seen Scream. Well, I have seen Scream, but not for a long, long time. GG. Okay, cool. So the prompt is Ant Annihilation. Sorry, Mr. Ant, if you're still around listening to this. And the first line is from Mr. Pie, please. And the running order is Pie, Tayu, Nav, Cariad, Jester, myself, Ravenseth, Serin, the Writing Girl, Ariella, Sanayana, and Gigi. We'll start off with line by line. Scary Movie, I mean, yeah, my bad. Okay, cool. Oh, wow, Pie is on the ball today, folks. We have our first line already. The ant's legs like a necklace for my finger now. Damn. Ariella, so this time we're just doing line by line. Although I will read out your poem now, but please do, this is the line by line, please do wait for your turn. However, I will read out your poem as an extra bonus to us all. Annihilation is when ants surround me, spitting acid into my eyes, burning the image of them, tearing into my abdomen. You know what? Ants are actually vicious mofos. Ants are pretty vicious and pretty powerful in their numbers as well, considering what they are. I mean, they... No, don't. It's a mistake. Oh, too late. Sorry. So, Tayu is up next to follow the line, the ant's legs like a necklace for my fingernail. And my laptop is going crazy. Don't know if you guys can hear that. Do 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 do. Long, stiff, hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. Tayu, man, you always make me laugh. We are talking about ants here, aren't we? Long, stiff, and hard. Can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. I think we're still talking about ants. Perhaps their legs still. Or maybe our fingernail. Not quite sure. But that's what makes these write-alongs so interesting. Okay, up next is Nav. This message is held for review by Pie. Pie, what did you say? Why was that held for review? Hispedigial. I don't know why that was held for review, but I accepted it. The ant's legs like a necklace for my fingernail, long and stiff and hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. Ant annihilation. How the did we already get to some weird sexual thing? Galanting ants wearing pants, ranting rants like psychophants. Don't mind me. It's all good, Sir Jester. You do you, bro. You do you, bro. I don't know what road we're going down already. Already it's gotten weird. The ant's legs like a necklace for my fingernail. Long, stiff and hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. So we're just waiting for Nav. We have another poem in from the Writing Girl, although do keep in mind this is a different game now, we're doing it line by line, but I will read this poem anyway. A hard-working ant are those humans who put their life at stake, and how we annihilate, nice, those tiny castles they built out of mud, using malice and envy. Y'all, this is murdering ants, and you had to make it sexy. I mean, it took 2 lines, and already we're in weird territory. DIY poetry. Hell yeah. Is Nav still with us? When was the last time we heard from Nav? Is there a timestamp? Can I get a timestamp? I can't get a timestamp. Okay. Do we know if Nav is still with us? Almost done. Okay, cool. Some people do find annihilation sexy though. Hey, that's true. Each to their own, my friends. Each to their own. Antsy nature turning sexual. I mean, IDEC? Is that? I don't even know. I turned 29. When did I turn 29? On the 5th. That was this week, right? I've lost track. I turned 29 on the 5th. So I'm quite old. So, Pi, forgive me if I don't know these abbreviations. Back in my day, all we had was LOL, Ruffle, LMAO. That's all we had. Now there's like so many, I can't keep on top of it. I think it's I don't even know. Because we did have IDK, I don't know. How you saved this poem after that. I wouldn't be surprised if Nav is taking so long because of that. Yeah, I grab a few, they scatter in fear from their trail. Okay, we're back on track, guys. We're back on a PG track. I grab a few, they scatter in fear from their trail. Okay, up next is Cariad. Happy 29th birthday, thank you. 29 is not old, I don't even know. Okay, looking forward to big... No, I'm not. Happy late birthday, thank you, sir. No, I don't like it. I don't like being 29. I know it's not old, but it's the last year of the 20s, you know. I'm going to be 30 next year. I don't like the thought of that. The ant's legs like a necklace from my fingernail, long, stiff and hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. I grab a few, they scatter in fear from their trail. Sorry it took so long, tried to make it PG. Yeah, no worries, Nav, thank you. And I hit a total block, it's all good. But even familiar... Oh, we've got it, the next line already. Thank you, Cariad. But even familiar Formicidae. Formicidae? Is that how you spell it? Formicidae? Or how you say it, sorry? Formicidae? Feelings take a toll. I'm not sure what that word means. I'll have to Google that. Rachel from Friends felt the same way. Get ya. Oh yeah, yeah, of course. I'll have to. I used to watch a lot of Friends. I'll have to try and find that episode because I relate right now. It's quite scary. I mean, I feel like I turned 16. I feel like I turned 13 only a few years ago, and now I'm 29. So Jester's already wishing your life away in the chat. He's no, I think he understands where I'm coming from. But even familiar, Formicidae? What does that word mean, please? If anyone knows, save me a Google. If it is one line, the last line of what I put is fine, I hope. Where are you, Gigi? You got a long way to go, but I will read your poem. The world's so big, the ants so small. Size irrelevant with each comparison. Still with thoughts, still with skeletons, humanity looks down to demolish them. Their existence incomprehensible to us all. I'm getting a sore throat. And I forgot to bring water with me. I might have to pop and get some water, folks. Sorry about that. So just as yep, I get you. And ants sting. So we're actually waiting for Suggester's line. Hang on, we're losing it here, guys. Please do wait until I mention your name, because otherwise we're just gonna have loads of random lines. I don't know where we are now. I get you. Gosh, I must be older than all of you. By the way, how old are you guys? Ants are the Formicidae family. Thanks, Wikipedia. Thank you, Cariad. Can't even imagine 13-year-old me. And I'm not that old either. Are we 41 on Thursday? Happy birthday for Thursday, Nav. Not 20 yet. Oh, Ravenseth is the baby amongst us. He's not even 20. You lucky boy. Or girl, sorry. I assumed it was a guy, sorry. Gotta enjoy your slice of life pie. Can you read the poem for me, dude? Yes, I'm going to read the poem first, Suggested, then I'm going to disappear and get some water, because I'm getting quite a sore throat. The ant's legs, like a necklace for my fingernail, long, stiff, hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. Tie you, man. I grab a few, they scatter in fear from their trail. But even familiar Formicidae feelings take a toll. I'm going to be right back. I'm 69 every day. Me being 15. Wow. I'll be right back, folks. Sorry, I'm just going to grab some water. And I'm gonna mute my mic. So when I come back, if I start talking, tell me I'm muted if I forget. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I knew I was on mute. Let me quickly catch up. Thanks, Adam. Me being 15. I'm 23. Oh, man. I remember my 21st birthday like it was yesterday. I went to Vegas. It was so good. Who they, I think. Thank you, Ravinseth. I'm 25. I'm 16. I'm 15. I ain't 23. Mounds upon mounds. Okay, this is Sir Jester's line. Mounds upon mounds. Mounds upon mounds. Each ant like diamonds on crowns. Thank you. Scurrying and fluttering to the skies. Scurrying and oh yeah, you do get flying ants actually. Okay, it's me. The ant's legs like a necklace for my fingernail. Long, stiff, hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. I grab a few. They scatter in fear from their trail. But even familiar for Misidae, feelings take a toll. Mounds upon mounds, each ant like diamonds on crowns, scurrying and fluttering to the skies. Ants are eusocial of the family Formicidae. Thank you. 20. Vegas for 21st Epic. Yeah, man. What was that like? It was interesting. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. And then I went to Vegas, I think, when I was 25 again. I've been to Vegas twice. I think 25 or 26. Been writing poetry since I was 8 years old. Poetry shouldn't be considered an age-related thing. Pi, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. 8 years old, wow. Mounds upon mounds, each ant like diamonds on crowns, scurrying and fluttering to the skies. Oh, shit. Oh. I don't know if that's going to demonetize this video now. Oh, well. It's only the S word. The purple UV. Is it UV? The fly zappers, is it UV? Am I right in thinking it's UV, or is it something else? The things that, you know, zap mosquitoes and flies if they fly into it. Let me just quick. Fly zapper light. Fly zapper light. I think it's UV, right? UV, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, next up is Ravensith. The ant's legs like a necklace for my fingernail. I'm just picturing like you know, daisy chains, right? I'm just picturing like a daisy chain of ant legs around a fingernail. I've been to Vegas in virtual reality. Nice. Not quite the same. I bet it's cool though. Actually, I have tried on a VR headset once at Comic-Con. Speaking of virtual reality, I'm going to plug it again because I'm really excited about it. I have built a virtual calf in a virtual reality game called Second Life. We're launching tonight, guys. We're launching the virtual calf tonight. Yes, it's been around for a week or two, but it hasn't had an event in the calf until tonight. We're going to have a quiz night on the forum at 8 PM my time, and then we're going to do a quiz again at 10 PM my time at the virtual calf, Poetry Cove calf on Second Life. There's more information about that on the website. I know 10 PM my time is probably really late for a lot of you guys, but if you are free and you do fancy meeting face to face, you have your own avatar and stuff. My avatar looks a lot like me anyway, just much better looking. do come along to the quiz night at the virtual CAF tonight, 10 p.m. British summertime. It'll be cool to see some of you. I know that I'll be there, Sophie will be there, and Rachel will be there in the CAF. But if you can't make that, don't forget we do still have the quiz night on the forum chat at 8 p.m. British summertime. I know Sunnyana has attended quite a few quizzes. Well, the 2 quizzes we've had. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Sunnyana, but didn't you win last month's quiz? And I will catch up with the game. They feed on Frenzy. They feed on Frenzy. Frenzied. Fearscape. Wow, talk about alliteration. Nice one. Folding itself over my magnificent cruelty. Damn. Please, that's exactly what I pictured. You can write even if you're 1 year old. You just need the brains to imagine. Absolutely. Comic Con. Sweet. Who'd you go as? That time, who was I? I think I was either Dutch Van der Linde from Red Dead Redemption, or I was just Adam Gary as a Gryffindor Hogwarts student, which I do one day every... The Comic Con is over 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and at least one of those days I always do Adam Gary, but in a Hogwarts uniform, because I love Harry Potter, and I'm a Gryffindor, so I'm going to try to be there. Excellent. Thank you, Pi. I carved poems from the womb. Oh, I thought that was your line. Yes, I carved poems from the womb. Yes, with your fingernail you carved the poem into the womb, perhaps. Like in a prison cell where they scratch off the days. You were there scratching in a poem, or poems. Your poor mother. So, who are we waiting? So now it is Seren's turn. Is Seren still with us? We have lost a couple of... Yep, I think Seren is still with us because the last they said was 20 when we was discussing ages. Any Slytherins here? Who did I meet the other day that said they were a Slytherin? I was having a discussion the other day. Yes, we won. And Nelly and I make quite a team. Ah, yes, of course. It was me on my own. You beat me, didn't you? Cheeky. What was I called again? I was something like a cowboy or something or other. I'm a Ravenclaw from when I last checked a couple of years ago. We now only have 11, and we did have 15 when we started this game. Ariella is a Slytherin. I'm going to call out some names. If you're still here, please just say yes, you're still here in the chat, so I know if we're waiting for you. I've seen Seren's line just come in. But I'm going to call out your name. If you're still here, please just give me a thumbs up or let me know you're still here. So, the Writing Girl, Ariella, Sunnyana, I know Sunnyana is still here, and Gigi. If you're still here and I've just called your name out, please say hi. Seren, magnified for all to see. Magnified for all to see. Freely escaping all expectations, opens up to new realities, magnified heights, yet tiny as a bee. Wow. Making the most of your word count there, Serena. Okay. Hey, Ida, welcome back. If you want to take part in this game, do let me know and I'll throw you on the bottom of the list. Go as Cowboy Potter next. You'd make a good Bond also. A good Bond. I don't think I'm quite as chiseled and handsome and built for Bond. But hey, I'll just get my tux out. Yeah, and say I like to go to Comic Con as like I very rarely go as established characters. I like to go as me, but in a certain universe. So me as a Jedi, or me as a Hogwarts student, or me as whatever, you know. Yes, I definitely want to take part. Okay, I'm going to throw you on the bottom. So we're up next is the Writing Girl, and I'm going to quickly make sure I haven't missed anything. Womb carving poetry, tallying the days till pen meets paper. I love that. I love that. So, okay, Gigi's still here. Bring a chisel in your pocket, and if anyone says anything, say, "Is this chiseled enough?" I like that. I like that very much. Okay, you're quite the witty one, aren't you, Sir Jester? Who is also a member of the Poetry Cove, by the way. If you want to read Sir Jester's poems, www.thepoetrycove.com. Look at me promoting left, right, and centre. Okay, so the Writing Girl is up next, and the poem reads thus: The ant's legs like a necklace for my fingernail, long, stiff, hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. I grab a few. They scatter in fear from their trail. But even familiar Femicidae feelings take a toll. Mounds upon mounds, each ant like diamonds on crowns, scurrying and fluttering to the skies, the purple UV skies. They feed on frenzy, frenzied fear's cape folding itself over my magnified, magnificent cruelty. Magnified for all to see, freely escaping all expectations opens up to new realities, magnified heights yet tiny as a bee. Don't forget the prompt is ant annihilation, folks. Let's make sure we're sticking to the prompt ant annihilation. Not that we're not, I'm just saying that was our prompt, just to throw in a friendly reminder. Free promo. Oh, great. Thanks. Ha. Gotta stay witty when life gets shitty. And that was held for review because of the S word. But it's okay. It's all good. I will allow it. And a message was retracted, apparently. What are we doing? The Writing Girl. I don't know. Let me just go back to see if the Writing Girl says she's still here. She might not, because we've lost some more viewers as well. She might not be here. I'll give it a little while longer, but I see it would seem the only person that has confirmed they're still here is Gigi. And Ariella hasn't said anything for a while either. Oh no, she says she's a Slytherin, so maybe she's still here. Saliana and Gigi are definitely still here. Ida is definitely still here. I am here too. Okay, Ariella's still here. That's great. Yeah, tell me about it, Sir Jester. Tell me about it. Whilst we wait for the Writing Girl, sorry, I'll give it a couple more minutes. I'm going to do another bit of self-promotion. If you guys really enjoy these write-alongs, these live write-alongs, and you want to show your appreciation for them and your support for them and your love for them, somewhere below the chat box is a little $sign. Please, if you've got a spare pound or a spare dollar and want to help support me in my work, and especially help support the Poetry Cove, because the Poetry Cove doesn't come free. Unfortunately, nothing does in life anymore. Please do hit that $sign, and if you've got, as I say, if you've got a spare pound or dollar, I would really appreciate it. The Cove would really appreciate it. The members of the Cove would really appreciate it. To keep it going, keep it live, and just to show your support, I'd really appreciate it. So there should be a $sign somewhere under your chat box, or next to your chat box, or in your chat box. I'm not really sure. On my screen, it's under the chat box, but it could be different for you. I just got back from work. I was horrible. It was horrible today, LeMayo. I work as a geriatric nurse and my male patients keep harassing me. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Just, you know, when no one's looking, give them a little backhand slap. No, don't do that. Don't do that. But maybe report it for sure. Don't feel like... Don't suffer in silence. Report it to your superiors. And tell them that it's not okay. I understand they're geriatric, but they need to be told. I think they dropped out because of internet. I feel like the writing girl is no longer with us. That sounds very morbid. But let's move on then. Let's move on. I'm going to take the writing girl out. So next up is Ariella, and the poem reads like this. The ant's legs like a necklace for my fingernail, long, stiff, hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. I grab a few, they scatter in fear from their trail. But even familiar Femicidae, feelings take a toll. Mounds upon mounds, each ant like diamonds on crowns, scurrying and fluttering to the skies, the purple UV skies. They feed on frenzy, frenzied fears cape folding itself over my magnified, magnificent cruelty. Magnified for all to see, freely escaping all expectations, opens up to new realities, magnified heights, yet tiny as a bee. We were Easter bunnies and you were solo. Ombre, that's it, in last Poetry Cove quiz. That's it, Easter bunnies and solo ombre. And I lost as the solo ombre. Ida Abraham Hicks on YouTube has advice on harassment and abuse in case you need a solution. Thank you all for being nice. I will definitely make sure to report this because it's starting to bother me. Absolutely, and don't be ashamed to do it. It's the thing that needs to be done. Yikes, Adam. I'm not sure what that's about. Yikes, Adam. Maybe because I said give him a slap. But there are also some lovely patients that make up for everything. That's good. So we are now waiting for Ariella, then Sanyana, Gigi, Ida, and then sadly I haven't got time for another game because I do work on Sunday evenings. I hope that reporting reassures you soon and they get in trouble. Absolutely. Honestly, don't feel like you can't report it. I know a lot of people do, but it's not. I don't think anyone gets paid enough to be harassed, and it needs to stop being the norm. So know that you've clearly got all these poets behind you. We're all behind you, Ida. Is Ariella still with us? I know she said she was. But our viewers have dropped right down to 9 now. So, yes. Okay, Ariella's still with us. Brilliant. Thank you, Ariella. I'm not rushing you. I'm just making sure we're not waiting on people that are no longer with us. There's some kids screaming. I'm having to approve a lot of comments today. Ida, you could write them a poem on a piece of paper, and by poem I mean the words off. That too. Stomping on their carcasses. Oh my god. Poor ants stomping on their... You know, since we've been writing this, I haven't seen my ant friend. I think we've upset him and he's gone away. Stamping on their carcasses. My attempt at understanding was the murder weapon. Wow. Annihilated before they could surpass a higher hero than me. Wow. Saniana, yes please. Up next is Saniana. The ant's legs like a necklace for my fingernail. Long, stiff, hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. I grab a few. They scatter in fear from their trail. But even familiar Formicidae feelings take a toll. Mounds upon mounds, each ant like diamonds on crowns, scurrying and fluttering to the skies, the purple UV skies. They feed on frenzied fears, cape folding itself over my magnified, magnificent cruelty. Magnified for all to see, freely escaping all expectations opens up to new realities, magnified heights yet tiny as a bee. Stomping on their carcasses, my attempt at understanding was the murder weapon. Annihilated before they could surpass a higher hill than me. Ants annihilated, ants annihilating. Wow, that line is over the top. Hang on, guys. Am I misunderstanding this? Or has Tayu, the person who gave us the line about stiff ant legs making it sexual AF, did he just call another line over the top? Really, Tayu? Are you sure about that? I'm just playing with you, Tayu. It's all good. I am loving the way this poem is progressing. It's getting very dark. I'm really so happy as well. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're happy, Tayu. It seems we're writing horror poetry here. It does. Edgar Allan Poe would be rather impressed. Tayu, you make me laugh, my friend. You make me laugh. Okay, who's up next? We've just had Ariella, so up next is Saniana. Very good, very good. Poetry Cove member of the month. Interesting. The ant's legs like a necklace for my fingernail. long, stiff, hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. And you call other lines over the top. The ant's legs like a necklace for my fingernail. Long, stiff, hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. I grab a few. They scatter in fear from their trail. But even familiar Formicidae, feelings take a toll. Mounds upon mounds, each ant like diamonds on crowns, scurrying and fluttering to the skies, the purple UV skies. They feed on frenzy, frenzied fear's cape folding itself over my magnified, magnificent cruelty. Magnified for all to see, freely escaping all expectations, opens up to new realities, magnified heights, yet tiny as a bee. Stomping on their carcasses, my attempt at understanding was the murder weapon. Annihilated before they could surpass a higher hill than me. Did I miss someone? Why? I feel like I missed someone. I am loving the way. Yup. It seems. Yup. I will try engage in the cove more. We have been so busy because of conferences. That's okay, Tayu. That's okay. That's okay. Hopefully, if it's not too late for where you are, you can join in quiz night tonight. Science recently discovered the world's longest ant. Do tell us, Sir Jester, your entry. My entry was the smallest of the lot. Sorry about that, guys. My entry was the purple UV skies. They named it anti-disestablishmentarianism. I'm sure. I thought you was being serious for a sec. Wait, I don't know if you're being serious or not. Your name is literally Sir Jester. Anti-de-establishmentarianism. I'll Google that later. I can't tell if you're being for real. I don't want to say you're not being for real if you're actually being for real. Okay, we're just waiting for Sanayano. My goodness, guys, when I say line by line, y'all giving me paragraphs. Okay. For real. Can I copy and paste that without it being all weird? Nope. They're flattened dead bodies and evidence of my breakdown. Whoa, okay, that took a turn. My heightened ego, eager, nice to climb the hill of the horrors, the effort of tiny legs crumbling under my accused flat feet. Only you can make ant murder sound beautiful, for real. And by real I mean it was a joke. I thought so, Sir Jester. I couldn't quite figure it out. Feet, not fet. They're flattened dead bodies and evidence of my breakdown, my heightened ego eager to climb the hill of the horrors, the effort of tiny legs crumbling under my accused flat feet. That's really good, Saniana. Okay, next up is Gigi and then Ida to take us home by ending the poem. The ant's legs like a necklace from my fingernail. Long, stiff, hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. I grab a few. They scatter in fear from their trail, but even familiar Firmicidae feelings take a toll. Mounds upon mounds, each ant like diamonds on crowns, scurrying and fluttering to the skies, the purple UV skies. Thank you very much, Delgo. I do really appreciate that. I really appreciate the super chat. It goes a long way in supporting everything I'm trying to do. So thank you very much. That makes me a happy boy. Mounds upon mounds, each ant like diamonds on grounds, scurrying and fluttering to the skies, the purple UV skies. They feed on frenzy, frenzied fears cape folding itself over my magnified, magnificent cruelty. Magnified for all to see, freely escaping all expectations, opens up to new realities, magnified heights yet tiny as a bee, stomping on their carcasses. My attempt at understanding was the murder weapon. Annihilated before they could surpass a higher hill than me. Their flattened dead bodies in evidence of my breakdown, my heightened ego eager to climb the hill of the horrors, the effort of tiny legs crumbling under my accused flat feet. Paul Rudd would love this poem. I think if Paul Rudd heard this poem, he would do his little and annihilate all of us. Hello, Anneli, good to see you. Okay, where are we? I keep losing the document. Gigi. I think Gigi's still with us. I don't think Sophie's here at the moment, Anneli. I haven't seen her pop up the whole stream, so might be worth giving her a message on Instagram. Actually, no, I don't like it. I've gotten used to wearing these now. They've got very slight tints on them. It's very loud out in the street today. Am I missing something? Is it street party time or what? Adam, she doesn't answer on Instagram. I don't know. I haven't really been on Instagram myself, to be honest, as I said at the start of the video. I'll let her know that you're looking for her. Are we still with Gigi? When did Gigi last say something? When did Gigi hasn't said? Oh, I love that Ariella. So she last said something 2 entries ago. So eventually, this poem will be part of antiquity. Yeah. Yes, I'm sure. The long, hard legs of an ant. That's what we're going to call it. Oh my goodness, you guys. Sentences are getting longer and longer. You're making good use of your word counts, aren't you, you cheeky poets? You cheeky poets. I like that though, the play with humankind. That's cool. Looks down to demolish them. Their strength and functionality intimidating our way of life. It's true. How profound. And hurting high egos. Wow, this got real profound and philosophical real quick. Egos bitter to the knowledge. Our legs, I keep losing it, could never hold the weight. Okay, Ida, please take us away. No, it's all good. It's all good. GG, I've got it all in. Wait. What is wrong with my mind? The ant's legs. I blame Tayu. Tayu put my head in the gutter and now I can't get it out. The ant's legs like a necklace for my fingernail. Long, stiff, hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. I grab a few. They scatter in fear from their trail. But even familiar Femicidae feelings take a toll. Mounds upon mounds, each ant like diamonds on crowns, scurrying and fluttering to the skies, the purple UV skies. They feed on frenzy, frenzied fears cape folding itself over my magnified, magnificent cruelty. Magnified for all to see, freely escaping all expectations, opens up to new realities, magnified heights, yet tiny as a bee, stomping on their carcasses. My attempt at understanding was the murder weapon, annihilated before they could surpass a higher hill than me. Their flattened, dead bodies in evidence of my breakdown, my heightened ego, eager to climb the hill of the horrors, the effort of tiny legs crumbling under my accused flat feet. I'm going to put a full step there if you don't mind. Humankind looks down to demolish them. Their strength and functionality intimidating our way of life and hurting high egos, bitter to the knowledge our legs could never hold the weight theirs do. Let's be real, this poem is deep. This poem is so deep. I used to have an ant farm when I was younger. Nice, I always thought about getting one of those. And you always, as a kid, you had an ant farm available, or you had that other watery one. I can't remember what they were called, newts or something like that. Little specky things swimming around. Till they escaped and joined the decks to host Britain's Got Talent. I hear crickets, Sir Jester. Just kidding. I make everything sugary. Yes, you do, Tayu. Never let an ant drive your car, for that matter. The UKers will get what you're saying, but people outside of the UK probably don't get it. But for those who are wondering what's going on, Sir Jester just gave us a couple of dad jokes. Just bantering with you, Jest. Okay, Ida, here she is. Soil sinks in around her and her kin. Wow, suffocating. Wow. Wow. No, that was bad. And she sees sun shining for the first time since seclusion. And there you have it, guys. Our poem for the month of May. Ant annihilation. I actually did have an ant farm. It's not crickets you're hearing, it's ants and car horns and planes and kids running around. The ant's legs, okay, excuse me, ant annihilation. The ant's legs, like a necklace for my fingernail, long, stiff, hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. I grab a few, they scatter in fear from their trail, but even familiar Femicidae feelings take a toll. Mounds upon mounds, each ant like diamonds on crowns, scurrying and fluttering to the skies, the purple UV skies. I think there must be some sort of street party going on, folks. And I, like Tayu and us, wait, that don't make sense. I didn't get invited to whatever's going on around me. Just like Tayu didn't invite us to his party. Let me start again. The ant's legs like a necklace for my fingernail. Long, stiff, hard. I can't fathom the stiffness through my soul. I grab a few. They scatter in fear from their trail, but even familiar Formicidae, feelings take a toll. Mounds upon mounds, each ant like diamonds on crowns, scurrying and fluttering to the skies, the purple UV skies. They feed on frenzied fears, cape folding itself over my magnificent cruelty. Magnified for all to see, freely escaping all expectations, opens up to new realities, magnified heights, yet tiny as a bee, stomping on their carcasses. My attempt at understanding the murder weapon. Understanding was the murder weapon. My attempt at understanding was the murder weapon. Annihilated before they could surpass a higher hill than me. Their flattened, dead bodies and evidence of my breakdown. My heightened ego eager to climb the hill of the horrors. The effort of tiny legs crumbling under my accused flat feet. Humankind looks down to demolish them. Their strength and functionality intimidating our way of life and hurting high egos, bitter to the knowledge our legs could never hold the weight theirs do. Soil sinks in around her and her kin, suffocating, and she sees sun, shining for the first time since seclusion. And Manda Holden, oh my goodness. You guys, dad and mum jokes are all abound. Sound effects with poem, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I was thinking it'd be cool if there was a poet dating app. Bro, there's your angle. Find an app developer and away you go. Okay, so that's it for this month. That ends May's Write-Along. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Thank you for your well wishes at the start of this video. Sorry I messed up at the very start of this video. Until next week, I'm so used to doing outros for videos. Until next month, please do come along to the quiz night for the Poetry Cove. Again, on the forum at 8 PM British summertime. And you can find it in general discussion or poetry discussion. Or if you want to meet me face to face, avatar to avatar, I thought I had music then, please do join us at our virtual cafe at 10 PM British summertime on Second Life. Again, if you go to thepoetrycove.com, there's a new tab now that says virtual cafe that will give you all the instructions to see us then. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up, because once I end the stream it does get posted to YouTube and it sends it, the more likes the more people it gets sent to. And again, thank you so much Del Girl for your £5 super chat. If you guys enjoyed this video and enjoy what I do and what I'm striving towards and the mission that I'm on and want to help me realize that mission, and you have a spare pound or spare dollar, I hate saying it, it feels weird asking for money, but there is a super chat. It's like a $sign in the chat, under the chat. I'm not sure where it is, but I would really appreciate that. So thank you so much. Thank you for understanding what I've got going on and being there for me. And I will do my best to get motivated again, to start making videos again, to start posting on Instagram again. I'm talking too much. Thank you everyone, and I'll catch you next month. Or in a video comment section somewhere, I don't know.